My name is Danielle York. I go to the University at Albany. I'm currently a junior, and I'm an English major and a Japanese studies and history minor.
I'm 20.
My name is Eve Brewer. I'm 20 years old. I'm a junior at SUNY Albany, a journalism major.
When I was about in 7th grade, one of my best friends from home had brought it to my attention that somewhere in Jersey that there was a convention called the Castle Point Anime Convention. I dressed up as Tamari from Naruto Shippuden. Once I got to the actual convention, I saw other people doing it, and I saw other people doing, besides different anime, like games, and I just overheard all kinds of conversation about them making stuff, and I was like, I want to do that.
When I really learned what cosplay was when I started getting into anime, manga, that kind of thing. That was when I was 15, 16. And when I was 16, some friends and I in high school started up a cosplay group. We called ourselves Queen's Right. I don't remember why. We were all going to do Axis Powers Italia, because everybody has to do Axis Powers Italia. We're all weeaboos. Sarah, who was kind of the de facto leader of the group, just looked at me and went, Austria. And I went, okay? And besides, I was the only person in the group who owned a frock coat. So my mother sews. She's taught me to sew. And I make all my cosplays to garment standards, I'm not stapling anything together. I'm going to sew it. I'm going to finish my hems. In terms of making the cosplay, the one I've most enjoyed making would probably be Mayrin from Black Butler. It's a maid outfit, very roughly, very frilly, black and white, petticoats, lace, bows, all the sort of things I love, ribbons, and guns.
For sewing, I guess I started last winter. I made a tail and ears for my Umbreon, and I just got the fabric and I essentially made sleeves, which I stuffed with stuffing and then sewed shut. Face paint is easier in a way because I'm a more artistic person and there's no needles to stab myself with. But I've been getting more and more into painting, so it started out as swirls when I do my eyeliner going down my face, and then it just escalated from there. When I actually was a cat and I had painted all of my face, I was sitting outside waiting to get into one of my classes, and I was across from the door, so as the class before mine got out, someone was exiting and talking to their friends, so they were looking back, and then when they actually faced me, they jumped back and they were like, what the hell? And that made me laugh.
I do try to be in character. I think the improvisational acting is a big part of it for me. It's fun. Plus I get to do silly accents, which I'm good at. I did Austria, I had to do this fake accent. I did Mayrin, I had to be Cockney. And I did Gambitshire. It's another thing that makes it fun for me. I get to be somebody else.
Seeing all kinds of people wearing all kinds of things kind of helped me realize I could fit in almost. Going to conventions and stuff is definitely a stress release. Just seeing all the different people and just the events at a con, and then being one with it by cosplaying is fun in and of itself. But I feel if I didn't do it, I would be too bored with the rest of life.